Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you are okay. I hope that you enjoyed yesterday's video. Remember that we read till page 25 and we wrote 4 questions. Those 4 questions, I hope that they are in your notebook. Um, Today we're going to continue reading. We're going to start from page 25. So we are going to start by writing the date. I thought that I had a pen in here.
But I don't.
I have a pencil. It's a 2H. It's not gonna write proper. Wait, I'm gonna pick up. Just for you to know, I'm not wearing shoes. Because I'm not at work, I'm not wearing shoes. I'm at home. So today is reading. Sorry. Here. Wait. No. I know, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna write it because I didn't do much yesterday. I just wrote. So, reading 5th grade. Today is Tuesday the 13th October. I know. I wrote the date incorrectly. Liquid paper. I hope I have enough. I know I'm gonna have to write it in another page. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm gonna write it in here. Okay. So, reading 5th. My cats are killing each other. 5th grade. Today, copy with me, is Tuesday, October the 13th, 2020. Excellent. Mr. Lemoncello from page 25 on. And remember, we copied some questions yesterday, so we have reading 5th grade. Today is Tuesday, October 13th, 2020. Mr. Lemoncello from page 25 on. Okay, so yesterday we saw the last question. It was very sad because Kyle's essay was super small, Charles' essay was super big, and Miguel's essay was very big. It was humongous. So we're gonna start again from 25, page 25. This is your essay, Kyle? Yes, ma'am. We were supposed to write while we were excited about the grand opening, and well, balloons are always my favorite part. I see, said Miss Cameron. You know, Kyle, your brother Curtis wrote excellent essays when he was in my class. Yes, Miss Cameron. Because he is being compared to his brother. Mrs. Cameron sighed contentedly. Please give in my regards. Yes, ma'am. Mrs. Cameron moved on to the next desk. Miguel eagerly handed his thick booklet. Very well done, Miguel. Thank you, Miss Cameron. Kyle heard the odd noise out in the parking lot. A lot of puttering, clunking, and clanking sound. There's someone coming. Oh my, said Mrs. Cameron. I wonder if that's him. She hurried to the window and pulled up the blinds. All the kids in the classroom followed her. Out in the visitors' parking lot, a car that looked like a giant red boot on wheels. It had a strip of notched black boot sole for its bumper. Thick shoelaces crisscrossed the way from the windshield to the top of a 10-football collar. It looks like the red boot from that game, said Miguel. Family Frenzy. Kyle nodded. Family Frenzy was Mr. Lemoncello's first and probably most famous game. The red boot was one of 10 tokens you could pick to move around the board. A tall, gangly man stepped out of a boot car. It's Mr. Lemoncello, gasped Kyle, his heart racing. What's he doing here? It was just announced, said Mrs. Cameron. This evening, Mr. Luigi Lemoncello himself will be the final judge. Of what? Your library essays. So he would be the one deciding whose essays are going to go to win the competition. to have a night in the museum. So, question number 5. From page 25, yeah, question number 5. From page 25, what is Cameron's favorite thing about the library so far? From page 25, what is Kyle's favorite thing about the library so far? What is Kyle's favorite thing about the library so far? In the second, he said in there in page 25, yes, ma'am, we were supposed to write what we were excited about the grand opening, and well, balloons are always my favorite part, so you can write in there. Kyle's favorite part are always, it's in there at the beginning of page 25. Question number 6. Who is coming out in the parking lot? Who is coming out in the parking lot? Who is coming out in the parking lot? From page 25, number 6. Who is coming out in the parking lot? From page 25, you're gonna answer. It's him. It's Mr. Lemoncello. So you have to write in your answer. Mr. Lemoncello is coming. Okay? Who is coming out in the parking lot? Mr. Lemoncello is coming. Question number 7. What does the car from Mr. Lemoncello look like? What does the car from Mr. Lemoncello look like? From page 25, remember that we're doing our questions from page 25. What does the car from Mr. Lemoncello look like? Now I'm gonna read where the answer is in page 25 so you can decide what the question is. The answer is, it says, out in the visitor's parking lot, a car that looked like a giant red boot on wheels. So we already know that the car looks like a shoe, like a big, ginormous boot that is a car, but it has wheels and it moves. So you can write in there, Mr. Lemoncello's car looked like a giant red. Okay? Excellent. Let's continue. Oh, question number 8. From page 25, from page 25, who is gonna be the judge for the essays? Who is gonna be the judge for the essays? Who is gonna be the judge? You can see how you write that word in the book in page 25. Who is gonna be the judge for the essays? So your answer is gonna be is gonna be the judge for the essays. It's at the end of page 25. So we have question number 8. Let's move on to page number 26. And remember, you are gonna rewind the video if you didn't answer some of the questions or if you didn't listen to them. Now, I'm gonna start reading part of this, but then at the very end, you're gonna, as always, have to copy the question and the answer while I read, okay? Let's do this. Page number 26. So far we have 25, 26. Eating lunch in the cafeteria, Kyle stared at his wilted fish sticks, wishing he could pull a magic take another turn card out of thin air. He wanted another opportunity. I blew it, he mumbled. Yep, Akime agreed. You basically did. Can you imagine how awesome that new library is gonna be if Mr. Lemoncello and his imagination factory guys had anything to do with it? Yes, I can, and I'm kind of hoping I get to see it too. After all, I wrote a real essay, not one sentence about balloons. Thanks, Robin it. Akimi eased up a little. Hey, Kyle, when you're playing a game like Sorry and you get bumped back 3 spaces, do you usually quit? No. If I get bumped, I play harder because I know I need to find a way to get back those 3 places and pull ahead of the pack. Hey guys, Miguel Fernandez. Miguel Fernandez carried his tray over to join Kyle and Akimi. He was being followed by a kid with spiky hair and glasses the size of welders' goggles. The glasses were humongous and he had spiky hair. You two know Andrew Peckelman, right? Hey, said Kyle and Akimi. Hello. So Andrew is a guy with big glasses and spiky hair. Andrew is one of my top library aides, said Miguel. Cool, said Akimi. Miss Younghams, the librarian, just confirmed that Mr. Lemoncello is the top secret benefactor who donated all the money to build the new library, the new public library. $500 million. Wow! That is in page 27. So far 26 and 27. Questions are going to be done by that, okay? She heard it on NPR, added Peckelman, who more or less talked through his nose. So we did some primary source research on Mr. Lemoncello and his connection to Alexandriaville. What'd you find out? Asked Kyle. First off, said Miguel, he was born here. He had 9 brothers and sisters, added Andrew, all of them crammed into a tiny apartment with only 1 bathroom over in Little Italy, said Miguel. And, said Peckelman, sounding like he wanted to one-up Miguel, he loved the old public library down on Market Street. He used to go there when he was a kid and needed a quiet place to think and doodle his ideas. And get this, said Miguel eagerly. Mrs. Tobin, the librarian, back then, took an interest on little Luigi, even though he was just, a kid like us. She kept the library open late some nights and let him borrow junk from her desk or her purse, thimbles and thumbtacks and glue bottles, even red Barbie doll boots, stuff he used for game pieces so he could map out his first ideas on a library table. Then Andrew jumped in. Then Mrs. Tobin took Mr. Lemoncello's sketch for Family Frenzy home to her husband, who ran a print shop. They signed some papers, created a company, and within a couple of years, they were all millionaires. But Miguel had the last word. Now, of course, Mr. Lemoncello is Vasillionaire. So, as you can see so far, they're talking about how amazing Mr. Lemoncello is, but also about his real life in Ohio. So, question number 9. How much Mr. Sorry. Question number 9 from page 27. Question number 9 from page 27. How much did Mr. Lemoncello give for the library? How much money Mr. Lemoncello give for the library? So if you go to page 27 in the second paragraph, it says, Mr. Younghams, the librarian, just confirmed that Mr. Lemoncello is the top secret benefactor who donated all the money to build the new public library. $500 million. So you can write in there, I just told you the answer, you can rewind it. Mr. Lemoncello gave $1 million. Okay? Question number 10. Describe Mr. Lemoncello's real name. Sorry. Question number 10 from page 27. Question number 10 from page 27. Describe Mr. Lemoncello's real name and his life in Ohio. Describe Mr. Lemoncello's real name and his life in Ohio. So I'm going to read a little about it so you can do your answer based on that. So you can write in there, Mr. Lemoncello's real name is Luigi. So you can write Mr. Lemoncello's real name is Luigi Lemoncello. He was born in Ohio with 9 brothers and sisters in a tiny or very small apartment with only 1 bathroom. And he loved the library. That could be a basic idea of what you answer. So that was the answer for number 10. If you didn't get it, rewind the video so you can get it, okay? Now I will give you a little more. We're gonna make it, let's see. Yep, we're gonna finish. So 26, 27, yep, 28 and 29 we're gonna read today. Okay, so from 27, the last paragraph. What are your four nerds so excited about? Said Haley Daly as she walks past the gaggle of popular girls in her royal court. Haley was the princess of 7th grade. Blonde hair, blue eyes, blazingly bright smile. She looked like a walking toothpaste commercial. We're pumped about Mr. Lemoncello, said Miguel. And the new library, said Andrew. Said Kyle melodramatically, just seeing you, Haley. You're so immature. Come on, girls. Haley and her friends flounced away to the cool kids table. Check it out, said Akimi, gesturing towards the cafeteria food line, where Charles Chiltington was balancing 2 trays, his own and one for Mrs. Cameron. I'm so glad you have lunchroom duty today, Mrs. Cameron. Kyle heard Chiltington say, if you don't mind, I have a few questions about how convenience within genres, such as poetry, drama, or essays, can affect meaning. Well, Charles, I'd be happy to discuss that with you. Thank you, Mrs. Cameron. And may I say that sweater certainly complements your eye color? So I guess that Charles is one of those people that talk to people to make him feel good, but he's not being honest. He's a hypocrite. What a suck-up, mumbled Akimi. Suck-up is someone that tells you what you don't know you wanna hear, but they're liars. Chiltington's trying to use his whistly charm to make sure Mrs. C sends his essay up the line to Mr. Lemoncello. Don't worry, said Kyle. Mrs. Cameron isn't the final judge. Mr. Lemoncello is. And since he is a genius, he will definitely pick the essay you guys all wrote. Undoubtedly, said Peckelman. Thanks, Kyle, said Miguel. I just wish I could win this with us. I would just wish you could win this with us, said Akimi. Well, maybe I can. Like you said, this is just a move back 3 spaces. Card. Take a shoot in Chutes and Ladders, a detour in the molasses swamp in Candyland. He's all talking about games. Yo, Kyle, said Miguel. Exactly how many board games have you played? Enough to know that you don't ever quit until somebody else actually wins. He picked up his lunch and headed for the dirty tray window. Akimi called after him. Where are you going? I have the rest of lunch and all of study hall to work on a new essay. But Mrs. Cameron won't take it. Maybe. But I got to roll the dice one more time. Maybe I'll get lucky. I hope so, said Akimi. Me too. See you guys on the bus. So, I'm gonna give you the last question, question number 11. As you can see, he wasn't about to give up because his first essay was too small. It was only 1 sentence. He was planning on making another essay, so maybe he could win the challenge and win a night in the museum. So, from page 29, right, question number 11, from page 29. What was Cameron's problem and how is he gonna solve it? What was Kyle's? What was Kyle's problem and how is he gonna solve it? How was Kyle's problem and how is he gonna solve it? So, as you can see, the problem is that his essay is too short, it's only 1 sentence. And he has to make another one, a new one that is amazing to see if he can win. So you can write in there, Kyle's problem is that the essay is too. So he has to make a new essay so maybe he can win the challenge. That can be your answer. Okay, guys, so that's for today. That's everything. We read until page 29 today. I hope that you have all the questions, and if you don't, go back. Today we did questions 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Tomorrow we have live classes to start or practice on your reviews for exam. So I'll see you tomorrow on live classes on your review for exam. I hope that you are ready for your exams. I know that we've been working really hard in this, and I hope that you're gonna do amazing. Remember, it's important for you to study for these exams very detailed. If you think that you're just gonna click on things and get the 30 points, you are wrong. And I hope that you have all your cumulatives, and if not, let me know in the platform what was the problem, so maybe I can give you extra time. So far you have 20 minutes to see if you copied the questions, and if not, go back in the video and copy everything. And I hope that you have an amazing day, guys. See ya.